Hi everyone, how are you doing? You're welcome to video 9. As you can see to the upper left of my screen, today we are going to be talking about introduction to the trading candle. What is a buy candle? What is a sell candle? What other names can we call these candles? Again, introduction to a trading candle. What is a buy candle? What is a sell candle? And what other names can we call these candles? And then to the center of my screen, you can see I wrote anatomy of a candle. So yes, what is a candle, or how do you see a candle? So I'm sure you all have seen a candle before, right? The normal candle that has the wax, the body, and then the tiny wool at the top. Right. There's also the wool at the bottom, but then it is equal to, or it is equal to the there is also a wool at the bottom of a candle, but then you cannot see it because it is at the same exact area where the bottom of the candle is. Unlike the top of the candle that has the wool visible to the eyes, you can see it because it goes beyond the top of the candle. But then the down of the candle, the bottom of the candle is the same, it's at the same area where the wool is at the bottom. So that's how it is. But then that same candle, it's like that is the same thing we have on the trading charts. But now the way we interpret this is quite different from the regular candle that you know, right? So anatomy of a candle, I'm going to be explaining what a candle is and what are the different properties that we have in a candle. So as you can see on my screen, we have two colors of candle here, two different colored candle. We have the green, as you can see, and we have the red candle. So generally, like I said, when you open up your trading chart, you will see two candles. Number one is the green candle, and you will see a red candle. That's how TradingView presented to you when you open, after you've opened your account with TradingView. The first chart you're going to see is Apple, just like the video 8, right? And then you're going to see a green candle and you're going to see a red candle. So by default, a green candle means prices going up. So a green candle signifies growth, right? Prices increasing, while a red candle signifies um, price going down. So price is reducing in value. That is by default what they have. But now people can come up with different colors as to how they want to have their chart. So I can decide, for example, now to switch these candle colors and say my red candles are buying candles and my green candles are selling candles. It depends on what I want as a trader. It is my choice. I can decide whatever color I want to give to my candle. Right? But then by default, a green candle signifies buy, and then a red candle signifies sell. And now you might be on the chart, you can also see that in as much as this is a green candle and this is a red candle, they also have these things we call wicks. In a normal candle, you're going to call this the wool, right? But then in the trading charts, this candle, this lines you see up and you see down are what we call the wicks. So if we're going to be explaining the anatomy of a candle, I think one of the first thing I need to tell you is that every candle has an open, a high, a low, and a close. That is how a complete candle should come out. So every complete candle should have an open, should have a close, should have a high, and should have a low. So every candle, or every complete candle now, or every balanced candle should have the following. Number one, open. Number two, close. Number three, high. And number four, close. No, open low rather. Exactly. So every candle should have these four main properties: the open, the high, the low, and the close. It is compulsory for every candle to have this. Now there are some situations where the open can be the same thing as the low. Yeah, there's some exceptions. You understand? But then it is there. It is just that it is the same price level. And I'm going to be showing you some example of that also. But every balance candle should have the following: the open, the high, the low, and the close. So every balance candle should have these four main properties: the open, the high, the low, and the close. So now how do you spot these things on a trading candle? Now, if a buy candle, a bullish candle is representing price going up, that means if price is buying, therefore it's opening below and is closing above. So for a bullish candle, this area here is always signified as the open of the candle. Don't forget that. Okay, this is the open of the candle. And then if this is the open, this is going to be the close of the candle here. So now we have the open and we have the close. Now, this week down here, the lowest point price got to is what we're going to call the low. Okay, this is going to be the low. And then the highest point price got to before price closed, this is going to be referred to as the high. For you to see it now, very simple, right? This is the open, this is the close, this is the low, and this is the high. Very simple. Because a bullish candle signify that price actually bought. Let me do this, bring to the front, and do something like this. So now what this is saying is that when price opened here. So just look to the right and you're going to see we have 87 point, let's say 87, 0.87226. That's where price open. So as price is buying up, you can see what is happening to the price. The price is what increasing in value. So price is going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up. So what is happening to the price of Euro USD? It is increasing in value. So at some point, it's going to increase. I remember when I was explaining to you in the last video about time frame, I said each of this candle is a representation of what time frame you're on. If you're on the daily time frame, every of this candle is going to take 24 hours to open, to close, to create the high and the low. So it's going to take 24 hours for the candle to print completely. And then if you're on the 4 hours, it's going to take 4 hours for the candle to give us the open, the high, the low, and the close. And then if you're on a 1 minute time frame, it's going to take approximately 60 seconds for all of these four things to happen on the candle. So now, let's say we are on the daily chart, and then this is the candle that is printing today as a bullish candle. At some point, what this I means is that at some point, price bought all the way all the way up to 0.91743. But let's say before the daily candle close, price started to reject. So as soon as price starts to reject, you're going to see something like a wick showing as price is going down. This is trying to tell us that this is the highest point price got to before it started to reject. If price go beyond that again, it's going to keep going up. And then once it can reduce a bit, that's where the wick is going to start showing from. So what this means is that price got all the way up here and then started to reject, and then started to reject, 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 reject. And then what happened? The market closed. And then I mean price closed, right? And then that daily time frame, the day is over, the daily candle has been printed already. So now just like how this is for the high, we can also call this now for the low. Price opened here, and instead of buying, decided to sell down. As soon as price starts to sell, the candle is going to, as soon as price starts to sell, this candle is going to turn to red. As soon as price starts to sell, if it goes below the entry price, below the price it starts, the candle is going to automatically change to what? To red. And then it's going to start selling down. As soon as it goes again past the entry point, it's going to change back to green. And then see it's going to buy, and then it's going to come all the way up here, and then it's going to close. So that is how the low is being created. That is how the high is being created. And for a bullish candle, this is the open, right? This is where price starts to buy. And then we have the close, and then we have the high, and then we have the low. Exactly. So that's it. And then one last thing we need to also note is that this shaded area where the color is what we refer to as the body of the candle. That is the body of the candle. So now, having explained this, for a bearish candle now, if the bullish candle price is buying from low all the way to the upside, a bearish candle means price is actually opening above. So now this is going to be the open. Yeah. And then the close is going to be where the close is going to be below. Yeah. Now the same thing is the same high and low, they are going to be the same. So we're going to have the same. I'm going to have the same high. This area here, this is going to be the same high. And then this is going to be the same low. Yeah. And then this is going to be the low. Yeah. So this is the low. So for a bearish market, the only thing that is different is the open and the close. The high, the low, and the body are all the same. So this is a sell candle and this is a bullish candle. So now, what is a buy candle? What do I mean by a buy candle? So a buy candle is a candle that opens below and closes above. That is a very simple definition of what a buy candle is. A buy candle opens below and closes above. That's a buy candle. And then a sell candle is a candle that opens above and closes below, just the opposite. The same high and the low is going to be the same. So once again, a buy candle is a candle that opens below and closes above. A sell candle is a candle that opens above and closes below. Very, very simple definition. And then all of this candle must have these properties. The open, the close, the high, and the low. So yes, so I've been able to explain to you what a buy candle is and then what a sell candle is. Now, what other names can we call this candle? So in as much as this is a buy candle, we can call this a buy candle, right? And then we can call this a sell candle, right? What other names can we call it? Now we can also call this buy candle a bullish candle. It can also be called a bullish candle, and then this one can be called a bearish candle. So yes, so you're going to be hearing me use these words a lot. Bullish candle, price is bullish. So when I say price is bullish, it means price is buying. And then when I say price is bearish or price is giving me a bearish vibe, that means price is most likely selling. So that's what I mean by buy candle bullish, sell candle bearish. So what other names can we call this candle? Bullish candle and a bearish candle. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. So I've been able to explain to you what a trading candle is, and then what is a buy candle, what is a sell candle, and then what other names can we call these candles. Exactly. So now I'm going to take a screenshot of it, and then we're going to go to live example, and I'm going to show you these things in real time now. Let me just put this here and then do something like this. So we can just have, so yeah, definitely. So I'm going to send that. So now let's look for live examples. I'm going to use Euro USD as an example. And then let's come to the Euro USD now. The market is opened. And then come straight to, now for the sake of time, this is the daily time frame. So permit me to go down to the 1 minute. That's where we can actually see this kind of print real fast. And then we can do all of that. So let me switch to this. So yes. All right. So this is it. A green candle is buying candle, sell candle is a bearish. This is a bearish candle. So green signifies price going up. Can you see? So every green you see means price is going up. Every red means price is coming down. Green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. So that is telling you that price will not just go in one direction. We can tell that this price market here is going to the upside. Overall, market is going to the upside here, right? But now, is it just going, is it just printing green candles? No. What is price doing? It's giving us higher highs. It's just creating what? Green candle, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. So it will not just go in our direction once. It can happen, but then expect something like this a lot of time. So now let's scale down to the 1 minute, and I'm gonna do this now. So now this is the 1 minute chart. What this means is that it takes 60 seconds for each of this candle to print. 60 seconds is what it takes for this candle to print. So now for this candle, as you can see to the right here, we have about 43 seconds left for this candle to print. So let's see what kind of candle this will be. Okay. So now what kind of candle is printing presently? This is a bullish candle, right? This is a bullish candle printing presently. Now it is already way past London session and New York session. That's why the market is not really moving actively, right? That's one of the reasons why you're seeing this sluggish price movement. But then nevertheless, we can use that to explain. So in about 1-0, a new candle is going to open. New candle supposed to open. New candle is supposed to open. So I don't know why I'm not getting any candle. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's wait for a few more seconds to see if there's a new candle is going to come up. Okay, so I'm not getting a new candle. That is strange. Uh, oh, okay, candle just showed up. So the new candle just showed up. But now there is low volume in the market now. So let me switch to Bitcoin. So let me just use Bitcoin to explain. I'm sure Bitcoin is going to be moving definitely. So yes. So now let's look at this candle printing presently on Bitcoin. We have about 50 more, 45 more seconds to go. All right, so what kind of candle are we going to get? This is already a bearish candle, right? It's already a bearish candle. Oh, you know what? Let me switch back to Euro USD. Okay, so let me switch back to Euro USD. So now let's see. So yeah, now when we were looking at this was printing. When this was printing, this ended up giving us what? A bullish candle. So now can you identify the high, the low, the open, and the close? Can you do that for me? Pause this video and try to identify the open of this candle, the close, the low, and the high. So pause this video and do it. I'm going to assume you paused it already. So now this is going to be the open of the candle, right? That is the open. This is going to be the close of the candle. And where is the high and the low going to be? This is going to be the high, the low of the candle. And then this is going to be the high of the candle. And then if that's the high, then this is going to be the body of the candle. So can you see? I just identified a bullish candle now. And then, ooh, that's a big drop. Can you see? That's a big drop to the downside. So now what can you see about this candle? This candle failed to create what? A high. So this candle actually gave us the open. This is a bearish candle now, but gave us an open. Okay, and then gave us a close. Now, was there a low and was there a high? No, not visible, right? So this gave us the close here. But now in situations like this where there is no wick, what that means is that the open is the same thing as the high. So I can say open and high. And then this also is low, close, and low. Close and low. Exactly. So now if we check the price of this area here, this is at 1.07590. That is the open. 1.0507590 is the same thing as the high. And then for the low, the price number is going to be the same thing. So this is how to understand a price and the candles, how they create the open, the low, the high, and the close. Exactly. And then, like I said, another name for this candle, the green candle, which is a buy candle, can also be called a bullish candle. And then the red candle will be called a bearish candle. So if you have any question, please let me know. Send it in the library group and I will send it in the question group. And when I see it, I will attend to it. Right? So thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.